Hey guys, this is Miss L and welcome to your first homework tutorial. What we're going to be doing today is working out of the Comparing and Scaling book, Investigation 3, ACE Problems 3.8 on page 40. As always, I advise you to work the problem out yourself first and then to use the tutorial to check your work or to get help as needed. Hey guys, welcome back to your homework tutorials. Today we are going to be
As always, you need to read the
problem first and then determine what they're asking for. So let's go ahead and do that.
Like always,
so it says
Frankie's
trail mix factory gives customers the following information. Use the pattern in the table to answer the questions.
To check your answers.
Part A. Fiona eats 75 grams of trail mix. How many calories does she eat? Go ahead and pause the video if you haven't already and work out the problem yourself first.
Alright, so let's
and then see what you come up with. As before, we're given a table. It says Frankie's Trail Mix Factory.
So let's look at what the person's
asking us information. Use the pattern in the table. It's telling me that if Fiona eats 75 grams of trail mix,
B says
how many calories does she eat? So I want to figure out how many grams she will eat. And it's giving me 75 grams.
So first, what we need to do is we need to decide what is the
problem already
asking us to do.
Have from the box right here the amount of grams and the amount of calories
containing 1,000 calories.
What I like to do for this kind of problem
how
is
many grams of trail mix does he eat?
And what that is, it simply helps me to kind of keep my work
so
organized.
We're looking for the amount of grams he's going to
eat.
So
right here, I'm going to put my labels.
1,000 calories.
What is it that I'm comparing?
So like I said
my
before,
initial ratio,
use a proportion box,
and my final ratio.
Organized.
Okay, from the question, we get that we are comparing grams
and calories, just like before,
and calories. So right here, okay. Grams
okay.
The initial is what's given in the table, and from the last problem we decided that you can simplify.
So I'm comparing grams and calories.
If we're going to look at, say we consume 50 grams of trail mix,
the table's giving me
all of my
calories.
initial ratio, so it's saying that for every 50 grams of trail mix I will be eating 150 calories. Or if I decide I want to eat 150 grams of trail mix, I will be eating 450 calories, and so on and so forth.
Represents grams.
Okay, so we could put that right here.
Okay, we say we can simplify
50 for every 50 grams. I will have eaten 150 calories. Okay, and it's giving me my final. This will usually be your final ratio.
Dividing both.
So Fiona eats 75 grams of trail mix, and that's how much she actually ate.
And 50 over 50.
So grams is the top part of my ratio.
Divided by 50
so
is
1 right here. 150 divided by 50 is 3. So we're saying that for every 1 gram he consumes, it's going to be 3 calories. So for our initial, it says how many calories does she eat. So my goal is to figure out the amount of calories.
Consume 3
my goal is to figure out this right
Our
here.
final, it says he eats trail mix containing 1,000 calories.
Now my question to you is,
okay, is the 1,000 going to go in the numerator
or the denominator? That I can multiply.
It's going to go in the denominator because the denominator represents the amount of calories that he consumes.
That will give me 75.
So right here we will have 1,000.
Is there any whole number
that
and
we're looking for the amount of grams that he's going to consume. So this is our missing information.
And the answer is no.
What we want to find.
But is there something else I can do? If I'm saying for every 50 grams, I will have eaten 150 calories.
So what number can I multiply 3 by that gives me 1,000
grams and calories? Okay, so
can I
simplify this? Is there a number that I can divide evenly?
1,000 by 3.
Is there a number that can go evenly into both 50 and 150? Yes. Okay, and it is 50. And we have to remember that whenever we're dividing,
I always like to go ahead and add my decimal
the top
points.
part of the ratio by a number. We have to do it to the bottom so the decimal right proportional. Okay, so what is 50 divided by 50? Gives me 1. What is 150 divided by 50?
Add it in the answer as well.
3. So what this tells me is that for every 1 gram that I eat, that's 3 calories. Alright,
So for each gram of trail mix I eat, I'm going to have eaten 3 calories. Okay, so let's go over here. So instead of 50 over 150, I can simplify that
3 go into 10
to be.
Okay, well we know that 3 times 3 is 9 and 3 times 4 is 12. So the smallest amount that 3 can go into 10 without going over is 3 times. So 3 times 3 is 9.
And now, is there a number is there a factor I can multiply 1 by that would give me
10
75?
minus 9 is
1 times what number gives me 75?
We're going to bring down our 0.
1 times.
How many times can 3 go into
75 10? Gives me 75. And if I do it to the top, I have to do it to the bottom because it has to be proportional.
Is 9. 10 minus 9 is 1.
Now what is 3 times 75? I'm going to go over here on my workspace.
3 can go into 10 3 times.
75 times
3 times 3 is 9.
3 times 5 is 15.
10 minus 9 is 1.
Carry the 1.
Okay, since we
3
have
times 7 is 21. Plus 1 is 22.
In our decimal, we've already added the decimal, and the decimal has to line up in the answer as well. 3 times 75 is 200. We're going to bring down
25. But what does that stand for?
0.
Remember, this number stands for
3
something.
Can go into 10
the question
3
says,
times.
if Fiona eats 75 grams of trail mix, how many calories does she eat? So how many calories will she eat? She will eat 225 calories.
Okay, 3 times 3 is 9.
Okay, it's very important that you do not forget the units.
It's 1, and it's going to keep going on and on and on forever. This is what we
Great,
call a repeating decimal. So we're going to stop at the tenths place value, and we put a line over the 3 to represent that it's repeating. That's going to keep going on and on forever. So 3 times 333 and 3/10 will give me 1,000. So if we do it to the bottom, we have to make sure it's proportional. So let's multiply the top times 333 and 3/10, which tells me 1 times 333 and 3/10 is going to be 333 and 3/10. So if Rico eats trail mix containing 1,000 calories, how many grams of trail mix does he eat? So he eats about 333 grams. So for our final answer, we would put whatever the product was that belongs in this box, which is 333 and 3/10. And we can't forget our units, grams. Or you can round it and say about 333 grams. Alright, so I'll see you for the next one.